Alrighty, hello and welcome everyone.
Hello.
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 Who's that?
I don't know who's that. Welcome, Udi. How are you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
It's been a while since you've been over here.
A little bit, yeah. It's been a
Yeah.
minute. Yeah, thanks for the invite. I'm glad I can make it this time.
Yeah, you always have good insight on things, especially since your background. So it's always
Thank you. I try.
on
I
these kind of
appreciate that.
stuff.
I try.
Um, so we're talking Eastern Gateway project and kind of surrounding things like Avatar and new entrants and possibly the whatever we think is the new rideshare drop off.
Yeah.
Um, so anyway, hear that growling?
Yep.
Somebody just dropped a package off and he's
Yeah.
pissed off at it.
Your stomach.
No. He was eating disgusting Hershey's when I turned up. So it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Disgusting Hershey's. Yeah. I need to bring him some proper chocolate.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the I don't know if it's like updated, but it's not the older picture of this garage. I don't remember seeing this one, but the other one it was more like colorful, whatever.
They're actually going to put trees in there. That'll be the thing.
Well, those trees right there are kind of already there because that's Disney Drive or Disney Way, or whatever it is. In fact, if you went pointing the wrong direction, if you go that way, that goes to that Clementine Hotel.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what this little bridge thing is right here. That makes no sense unless you're
Looks like it goes into the parking lot.
Parking lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. That seems kind of weird to me what that is, but who knows? So I wanted to go back. This was the older one, and I guess this would be the same direction, but if we go forward a little bit, this is the same road. So the down there you'd have those trees, and then this currently is all this dirt right here.
But yeah.
Those are the
They
power
would
lines.
build this walkway, and I don't know if that's happening. But I'm assuming that still is because you can't really do much else with that, especially with these power lines and everything in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what do they call that?
Sorry.
I forgot what it's called. Like a belt, just for the power.
Yeah, like a greenway belt kind of
Yeah.
thing. But that has those powers there, and if you go back and look, you can still see they are there.
They're there,
Yeah.
So that ramp that must be coming off the freeway then.
Yeah. So this is Clementine Way,
Yeah.
Mm.
and
So
yeah,
the five
you
five
can
is
that
just
way and
west
you
of
go
it.
straight there. And in fact, when Dave is looking here, this is Clementine Way. So you'd be coming from this direction, coming in, and that's why I'm saying the bus drop-offs would be here. This side would be the garage. So this, if you're looking this way, Disneyland.
Yeah.
Here.
And that's the old immigration building.
Yeah. So we were talking about this, Udi, with you guys last time that
Yep.
they'll knock this down, but like parts of it, the foundation, whatever, the plumbing,
Yep.
the infrastructure of it will remain.
Yeah. I mean that honestly is the best bet because it's there already. So you don't want to overcomplicate the situation, especially if you have that foundational work. And I don't see them again. We're talking about a parking garage, really, right?
Yeah.
So it's not something that takes a ton of infrastructure. Obviously not compared to any kind of residential or commercial building. So concrete, electrical, and plumbing, there is going to be some ventilation, but I doubt, without knowing a hardcore design of it, I don't anticipate too much ventilation. That's why they're usually wide open like that, because that way they have adequate ventilation. Because if it was an enclosed structure, then you would have to incorporate fans to pull the emissions out of the garage. which they may still have some in there, depending on design. So that foundationally is a good footprint, I feel, for them to build off of and connect to mains and do whatever they have to do.
Right.
Yeah. So they could flatten it all.
Yeah.
And just keep that there.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to use what's there instead of
rebuilding it. Yeah.
If it was Disney World, they would trash it and do it from scratch because they like to complicate stuff.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
And in Florida, they're a little bit more lenient with the building codes and the ability to.
Yeah, exactly. They're very anal, aren't they, in California?
California building in
So much red tape
is a chore.
Yeah.
It is a chore.
Yeah. Corey, how's it going, man?
What's up, Corey?
Guess there's not much on that one. So we are getting into this other side of the new entrance here. So this bridge goes back over to the garage and should be I thought it was on my map, sorry. We should be coming over and then coming in through here.
Right.
Yeah.
In that gap in between those hotels, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we go back to this angle, which is kind of where we were on that video.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we're coming in through here. This whole thing is guaranteed to be garage. I'm just not sure if it goes over this whole way.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to be the interesting part of it, because when you look at the concept art, it obviously that kind of detail isn't in there.
Yeah.
Exactly what the entrance are going to look like, where the turnoffs are going to be, all the nitty gritty about how basically we're going to move vehicles in and out of that location. So, because I'm actually kind of curious on how they're going to manage that traffic, because they're directing a ton of it into this direction, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why I'm thinking they have to have its own off ramp, just like
Well, and they do. So
now.
This is the off ramp right here, and you can go straight to that.
Yeah, but the problem is that off ramp backs up right up to on the 5. So because you have
you could potentially do this, but this is technically a road right here. So
that's Clementine.
Yeah. So that's the curious part, because in order for them to build a direct, and I'm with you, Steve. I'm of the mindset that a dedicated off ramp would probably be a good idea. But it being direct onto the 5, that's where you run into the problem. Like, I don't know if city planners are going to be that hyped up to be like, hey, so what if they get back to the garage? And then that's going to translate straight out into main highway. They may not be amped on that. So I still feel like that's probably the best way to go, but with more road work or more surface roads to kind of suck up any backup through there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And you have this one too that is off the 5, and then you could.
That's the Harbor off ramp.
Yeah, but this is Clementine right here.
Yeah.
So I mean, there is potentially still 2 ways to get there.
Yeah.
But that's an on ramp, not an off ramp that you pointed to. That's an on ramp right there, or off ramp. Sorry, that's an off ramp.
Yeah. Because
and then
the homeless thing people always talk about. They like hide in these trees and stuff.
Yeah, because when you look at that, I feel like that's going to be kind of a double right there. They're going to try to feed it, but that's why I'm wondering if they're going to try to funnel everything to one point. And I feel like that's what's going to happen. It's just now this is the part of it of us trying to decipher which would be the best avenue to take, for them to funnel all those vehicles in that one location.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, unless they put another exit here, which I doubt with the 2 of them that are already there.
They're going to have to deal with the parking people quicker, so there's no backup. Because you know what I mean, even when we go and it's not that busy, the backup of the parking is tragic.
Terrible.
Yeah, that was awful.
You could potentially do some kind of queue in and out of under the garage or something.
Well, this is the interesting part of it because we already know that Disney's done a very good job of complicating a day at the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's not start before you even get going. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping this is the part of the whole project is to kind of expand the park, but then kind of make it a little bit easier to kind of move around through the park and get into the park. I mean, when I heard about this, that was my initial thought. I was like, well, then this should simplify the whole thing, right? So even them going in, I mean, even figuring out how they're going to direct traffic traffic is always going to be a pain in the ass, right? But this is going to be interesting to me. I don't see them building another off ramp. I wish they would. I think that's the best way, but I don't see them doing it either. So it's going to be basically a logistical plan of, okay, how are you going to direct people from the two existing exits to get there?
Because when they come off of Disney Way, from the 5, you already have that light, the off-ramp light.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turn right and you're going to hit the light from Clementine, which is not, only like a few hundred feet away.
Yep.
So you're going to have all that traffic of everyone trying to get into that area. So
what I would be curious about, and I don't know how feasible it would be, is maybe widen that road and that off-ramp, and then basically make 2 dedicated lanes that, hey, if you're going to go to the park, you go straight in. It won't be you stop at the light. It won't be stopping on anything. It'll literally be
just go straight in.
That's the only way to do it.
And that's what I feel like
the cheapest way.
Correct. Yeah. You already use existing infrastructure. Yeah.
The other thing that always amazes me about Disney parking is there's always manned ticket booths. Why do they not have an automated one where you're just going to pay with a card? You don't need any discounts. You just go zap, I'm in.
Stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That honestly, one of the few things that I would be okay with not having a human individual there is
there's still people paying with cash, so that's the thing.
Oh, I get that. Yeah. So you go to a manned ticket booth, but if you know you're going to pay by a card or by your phone,
people are stupid. Yeah. They're like, "Oh shit, this is the wrong line. Now I'm holding people up because I only have a credit card or I only have cash. I'm on the wrong line."
Yeah. Oh, that's signage, and then you're going to have the occasional person who just doesn't pay attention there. But
but most other places with automated traffic payment seems to work. So
but these are Disney people like us. So.
Yeah, right. Good point.
What if they made you go through here underground and then
that's gonna cost way too much money.
Just like it's a little tunnel just to go under that road.
It's a little tunnel.
They gotta redo
tunnel up quick.
They gotta redo all that electrical. And that's high voltage.
You drive right through and you just go under that and come back around. I'm just spitballing.
I know.
You could go straight over this and it'd still be better than going through this light and that light and just come back.
Now, if they got rid of the Element,
not blocking the road,
the 2 hotels, Suncoast or whatever that is, and the Element, then that would have been a lot easier to have like a dedicated off ramp and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, so shortly, within the next few months.
Go! Booty!
Come back.
I don't know if you lost internet or if it happens sometimes. I'm sure it'll come back.
Corey.
I don't know the point he was making.
Exactly.
So until he comes back. So this is what I was thinking at. So this is the current 3-way kind of loading zone. They have a 4th for the Toy Story lot buses, but these are the public transport bus centers.
Yeah.
And if you look at the old art, like that's still here.
Yeah.
And that would be right here in their concept art.
You need to change your pointer to a hand or something because that black arrow is really hard to see.
Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, you're pointing at that parking lot. Okay, got you.
I can't.
There you go.
That's only if I
better.
Yeah, we have to keep going
Well, shake it.
because you're on the Mac. That's why.
Sorry, Udi, you got cut off on your.
Yeah, and I don't remember what I was saying, but okay. No. I don't know why my iPad likes to just cut out every once in a while. I think it's Restream. I'm gonna blame Restream.
Oh yeah, that's happened to me too. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I was just saying. Basically, in the next few months, we're gonna start seeing what direction they're gonna choose. You'll begin to see if they're gonna be widening roads or dedicating lanes. I don't think they're doing another off ramp because we would have already probably seen the foundations for those begin to work in.
Yeah.
yeah,
Surely they would have had to have put in some kind of permit that someone would have reported.
You're-
on by
you're
now,
also
so they
in
didn't do
the-
that.
Yep.
that would be like city
And
construction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that takes like twice as long, and that probably would have already had to start just for them to finish next year.
Yeah.
You know.
See, if they put the off ramp right there in the middle, like half the mile.
Yeah,
Are you
that's what I was saying.
pointing at your screen?
Yeah, so that way you can see because I can't see his mouse.
There you go. There.
Yeah.
But like I said, then you already have 1 and 2, and this.
Yeah, but
so-
Harbor doesn't do anything other than take you off to go south.
Well, I mean, it's not just for Disney, but
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not a dedicated off ramp like the one further down or further up is dedicated.
if anything, I would say remove this one and just leave it here, and you can still come down this road.
Nope, I don't see it.
But if they got rid of that, then this would open this lot up for something else.
Yeah, but then people need to go to those
So you
hotels.
still have an exit here.
Yeah, but that's you would have a dedicated exit to the parking structure.
Well, this is a public road, so you'd have to take away this road.
You need to just go over it. Like they do with the other one. They just go over it.
Yeah, well, who knows? So like I was saying, the bus drop off, turnaround locations for public transport could be over here. Again, that's where it was in this kind of concept art, and that would be the walkway to the bridge.
Yeah.
All the
This shows
buses have
Florida.
changed, haven't they, as well, recently? Haven't they? All the buses have changed.
Yeah. So I mean, like nothing's guaranteed, but I just it makes
Yeah.
sense that they would keep it kind of over there, and the buses would come around to do that instead of having something up here.
Mm.
Again,
Yeah, especially if the walkway, if that dedicated walkway is going to go between the gap in between those two hotels, they're surely going to want to funnel everybody
yeah.
from the parking structure and the buses and the drop off across the
Yeah.
same
Mm-hmm.
And we
Yeah.
right?
this is like
You would think.
It's a direct off ramp or road right into the parking structure.
but, I mean,
Yeah.
where like that's coming from here, and it looks like it turns here, but maybe it goes to Toy Story, like a whole like elevated thing that goes that way.
Nah,
Mm-hmm.
that's way too much money.
I don't know. It's not much more to go from here to there.
No, because they're getting rid of the Toy Story
No.
lot, aren't they?
What I think it is
Oh,
is
allegedly.
so like if you
Mm.
get off of Disney Way, and like Udi said, there's lanes that go directly to the parking structure. That's the lane that goes directly to the parking structure. So you go up and over Clementine.
So then
That-
you're starting on a second level.
You start on the second level. Yep.
Yep.
Well, which
And then
means
that
then
you
maybe the
drive
drop
in.
off underneath.
Yeah, and then you drive in, and then that's where the ticket booths are and stuff, and then you
Yep.
start going up, and below is where you have
You go
the
in here, come in, Tuka Boops, and then you come back up here and go back
Oh.
up.
yep, and then you go up.
Honestly, that makes the most sense with what we see infrastructure wise. That would be the best way to control that. That way you have 2 points of entrance, one off the freeway, one off the surface road, and then
Exactly,
you're feeding into it.
exactly.
And that makes a lot of sense to me because those are two very well controlled areas of entrance areas. So
Yep.
it makes
So
sense.
so like Udi was saying, so when you get off of Disney Way, you'll have 2 lanes or whatever that are dedicated to the parking structure, or
Yeah.
you stay in the left lane, and that takes you
Onto the service road.
on the service road. Yep.
Yeah, and you're off. Yeah.
And then you go up and over Clementine and into the second floor. of the park.
That is a far easier ask than extra off ramps. That's actually an elevated road, which is a different thing, and that's much more, in my mind, much more feasible.
You're
Exactly.
doing exactly what I said, except I was saying go under it, and you're going over it.
Yeah, because
because we're looking at the concept.
Yeah. Well, no, and then honestly, going over is far easier than going under.
Yeah, under is going to cost way too much money because.
So I mean, we don't know where that thing goes. So you could still potentially go up here, and they start the on ramp here, and then it goes up, and then boom.
It's all.
I'm just saying. Then you're not messing with this road if you have an on ramp right here that goes up, and then
it all depends on the high voltage lines.
Well, I get that they are pretty tall because it goes. They are kind of taller than this garage, which is, I think they're saying it's 6 levels, I believe.
Well, you know what I would find? Well, I would find it interesting if they actually buried those. I think that would be funny, but they're not.
They're not going to bury them.
Jason, can you jump back to the concept art? Is that solar panels I spied, or am I imagining that?
No,
it doesn't look like it. But
cover.
That would be a smart thing to do. First off,
why don't they put solar panels up there? It would manage to power
a lot of like grocery stores now over here have that in their like the whole parking lot.
Those are just covers like on Mickey and Minnie's or Mickey's parking structure or whatever, and the other one, like Pixar lot. Yeah, they have the same thing. It's where you walk to the elevators.
Yeah, the rest of the
solar panel them
open.
It should be
they have solar panels, and they do it at Disney World. The parking
no, I'm saying it would be smart to do that. It would be expensive, but
but it saved them so much money in the long run.
It would save this whole thing, you know.
Not in California. Saving money in California, that doesn't exist.
I
solar
know.
Panels.
Solar panels. I'm pretty
in the rest of the world, solar panels would power all of that, and they wouldn't have to worry about
but the money goes somewhere else. So
I'm saying there's got to be some kind of government tax, relief for doing that.
Not anymore.
Well, no, but California is special, isn't it?
Well, like California now, the builders that I'm seeing are beginning to move away from solar panels. Just so you know, we had Title was called Title 24, which mandated it. So for the last 5 years, and I'm not lying, every building that I worked on had solar panels until the last year. Now none of them do.
Wow.
The last 3 have not. I don't know why.
Wind turbine up there?
Huh?
You could put a couple of those wind turbines.
No, honestly, what I think it is that now the builders are looking at the cost of it and what they're really getting out of it, and they're realizing
they're losing.
Yeah, those solar panels aren't what they're getting cracked up to be, and a lot of the solar panel quality has gone to shit. Just straight up, I've seen some absolute junk being installed, and I'm kind of like, well, this is going to be nothing. So this is why when I see this, I'm not surprised by them not having it. I get the argument that, hey, maybe it would be a good idea, but I totally now look at it, like, knowing what I know, I'm kind of like, no. And they break a lot, and I will tell you this, they break a lot.
They cause fires. So.
They break a lot. I'm literally working on a building right now where we walk by one when it's over 100 degrees and it's steaming, and we laugh and we point at it and go like, that's not supposed to be that way, and we keep on walking.
No.
Yeah. Wow. It depends on where you get them from, isn't it?
We go exactly.
Buy cheap, buy twice.
And that's why you guys is in Europe and UK and everything, the quality's better than what we get over here with. Because solar panels over here is just
they're not.
Yeah.
They're really not that good.
The ones they've got on the Disneyland Paris parking lot generate enough power to power half of the non-ride things in the park.
You know, the funny part is I also know that over there they're on the whatever the climate accords and stuff like that, and I'm wondering how much was done not by choice but by mandate.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, so California, right? That the whole solar electric power mandate thing that they were so pushing everybody to buy electric cars, buy this, buy that. Mm-hmm. You get tax breaks and all this. You get tax breaks on that. Well, now they're realizing they're losing money on stuff. So now, like, okay, now you because we're all losing money. The government is losing money. we're not going to tax you on all this and tax you on that.
Correct.
Yeah.
So all the promises that they gave you for doing solar and doing electric cars and electric vehicles are all backfiring on them, and now they're losing money, and they're trying to figure out,
Yep.
well, what are we going to do?
Yep.
Because for California with the electric cars, you're not buying gas. Well, that gasoline was the tax on gasoline is supposedly paying for the roads.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're not paying for gasoline and you're getting these tax breaks for electric cars, how are you going to get the money for the roads now?
Correct.
Yeah,
and they didn't think
exactly, yeah.
about that. So now they're like, oh, we're going to tax
Yeah.
everybody now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without going into a tax debate, so I'll just tell you, being the one, I think I'm the only one on the panel that lives in California. Now they're talking about a mileage tax to make up for.
Well,
yeah, they're going to bring that in Europe as well for electric cars.
And you guys need to fight that tooth and nail. But anyway, we are here, but we'll see how that goes.
And I heard about the
exactly why
tires.
I don't have one.
And the tire tax or whatever, they want to get rid of OEM brand tires. Yeah, because what's his name's got some stock in Bridgestone or something.
Probably.
Goodyear.
Oh, like
Newsom
probably does.
Whatever.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's got his hand in their pocket and stuff.
Yeah. So no, and then and the other part of it too of them not dedicating the solar bank in anything like this is because of the real estate as well. So even if you do an elevated solar panel array up there, I don't think the cost will be offset anytime soon. That's the other part of it too.
Right.
Yeah. Because in order for you to get something decent, you have to put some massive paneling up there. And like I said, maintenance to them alone is kind of stupid. And when they fail, they bring the whole system down. It's really, I'm not a fan of it. I'll put it this way: just watching them work, what you're supposed to get out of it, I haven't seen it really truly pay off.
Yeah. Yeah, like Udi said, the real estate part of the whole thing. So like at Disney World, they got tons of room to put a whole array of solar panels to help with whatever, right? But at Disneyland,
they've already limited space, aren't you?
Yeah.
I just wanted to get to Unk's thing.
Yeah.
It certainly would be about as entertaining as the ride is. But looks like protos. So this is what they're copying. This is already on the other garage. So
So that's that's Mickey's.
Yeah,
Mickey
and this is kind of what we were just talking about.
Friends,
how this is only on the walkway.
Yeah. Which means if you park in the middle of the parking lot, you're burned to death by the time you get to the chase.
It's not
parked up there many times. Yeah, it's
and these would be the same thing as on the other one too.
Yeah.
It's on.
I'll be surprised if they build it in a different style to the one they've already got because they.
No, I'm sure it's exactly the same.
It'd be carbon copy, won't it?
They
knocked that up pretty quick for a Disney.
The Pixar Pals parking structure that went up pretty quick.
Yeah, how did that take? I was about to ask. Who knows how long that took to go up?
I think it was a couple of years.
And I made the comment on my show that it shouldn't take more than a couple of years to actually get it done.
Yeah, because that thing went up quick. Because that used to be the Pinocchio lot.
Yep.
Yeah, we used to park there. They used to have the trams on the backside.
Yep. Well, security used to be. It was so funny how everything used to work back then. So you park at the Pinocchio lot and you walk and you go under part of the Mickey and Friends parking structure or in level 1, walk through there and you come out and there's the security was right there.
Yeah.
Outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, this whole side wasn't there. Just floor parking like over here,
I still have a little video of them doing construction on that Pinocchio lot, building that Pixar. Yeah,
that's cool.
And 2 years is pretty quick for a Disney construction project because they don't build it that quick anywhere else, do they?
No.
Yep. And to be fair, they really need to get moving on it. So
yeah.
Well, and I mean, they are obviously because this was it. I believe it's part of this. That is No, it's this side. It's all torn up already. This is all dirt right now. Right.
Mhm.
That's what this is.
Yeah.
So it's a start.
Getting there. Yeah.
So the whole front entrance, you got the bridge going over there, and this right here, it already exists.
Yeah.
This thing right here. This actually is a little path that you can goes underground right here and comes back up over here.
Mm.
That's like how backstage staff, whatever, gets between the two parks.
Yeah. That's like cast
I got-
member stuff in it, like backstage stuff.
I went and looked up about the Pixar. So it took over a year to build that thing.
Yeah, that's pretty
Oh
quick.
wow.
Wow, that's quick.
So the plans came in 2017. They broke ground in February of 2018 and were done by June of 2019.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's quick.
Yeah.
So this is why I feel like a lot of people made a lot of things about them with Avatar and them not wanting to close, monsters and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's not it. We got to look over here.
Exactly.
This is where it really begins. And the fact, that's what I'm saying. So when I saw these videos and these pictures come up, I'm like, here we go. This is the most positive sign we've had for any of this. And
Exactly.
Mhm.
so, yeah, it's going to go fast. It will absolutely go quickly.
Yeah.
The only question I have, and that's one thing that I haven't been able to find or no one's really ever talking about, is exactly how big the footprint is. We look at the concept art, it looks pretty big, but I want to know, like...
For Avatar?
No. I'm talking about the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's big.
How many vehicles are they intending to...
It was a lot.
6,000 or something?
See, I haven't heard that number. Is that... Okay, so...
I mean, if you look at the size, since Steve, you had info, does it say how many this holds?
Hang on. Well, it's a 6-story, 6,500 space garage.
Okay. So
6,500 spaces.
So I'm assuming...
I heard. Sorry, the first garage that we from 9 years ago was supposed to hold like 63,000. I don't know if that's still the same, but it's got to be around 6,000 to 7,000.
So
unless it's going to be this whole thing.
Yeah.
This new one is, from what this is saying, the capacity is around 6,000 spaces, 8-level parking, and 300. This is they have 302 electric charge vehicle parking.
Yeah, well, that's on the bottom. The other one.
That's what I'm. Yeah.
So if it's half this, and they're not putting it over here, then that's about the same size as the Pixar.
So yeah, it's about the same footprint, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you can
and that's fine, but that's not enough if this becomes a third gate.
Oh, they'll build something else if that becomes.
Well, I mean, and that's fine, but right now this is being made for where cast members park, since they can't park here anymore.
Yeah.
So,
and I think
if you put a garage over here, and it's for cast members as well. I mean, that was the only thing.
Well, I think the Eastern Gateway is more to get more area out of DCA.
Right.
And that's the main drive. So yeah, this will not be with any third gate or anything bigger will not be sufficient. I mean, we can tell, but yeah, I feel like that would be its own bubble, for lack of a better way of putting parking.
Yeah.
And whatever they're going to put over there.
Well, and the other thing that nobody is talking about really, part of the reason the first version of this failed is because this bridge was going to go over and not have a way for street traffic to get onto it.
Yeah.
So are they going to allow people visiting these places, park here? Is it going to be the same price, or is there going to be some kind of validation like you do when you come to downtown Disney.
Well, those hotels have their own parking.
But a lot of these, like IHOP and stuff, are
They
not.
have their own parking.
They have their own parking.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they're not big enough. So if the businesses were hurt about the access from the bridge, are they going to be hurt that they can't park here?
I feel the original argument was access, but that was to foot traffic. It wasn't necessarily to car traffic, foot traffic.
Yeah.
Well, and I get that, but if they're parking here, they're going to Disneyland. So who cares if they're coming here?
Well, no, but it makes it ease. So my understanding of and how I look at this is that they're going to make that so people can make that choice. They didn't have that in the original.
They didn't have that in the original.
There was no choice. Like I can go down there if I want to. Before it was like, no, we're straight bypassing all of it.
Because before it was just a walkway. There was no stairs or whatever or anything to get down.
Because aren't they getting security on the other side of it? Because they were going to have it on the parking structure side, weren't they?
And then make that a security area all the way across. And then that was the big, as far as I understood, that was the big thing that was like, no, we don't want that because they're worried about those businesses running along the street. So this is different from that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't think, honestly, I don't think that comes into play as much or at all. I think those businesses are still going to get the
same amount of foot traffic,
right? And the foot traffic will be people who go to those most of them make that conscious effort to go to them. I mean, I did when I went to Denny's. I made the conscious effort to walk down to go to Denny's. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like I don't know if that's going to play. It could though. I mean, when you think about it, it could play out, but I don't think it will.
So my other question is, does this whole traffic stop go away?
No.
If we wanted to go across the street, do we come over here to use the bridge?
Yep.
Because that would make sense that you wouldn't stop here. You wouldn't have this anyway. So
that would all go away. The way I see it, all that goes. Yeah.
I don't know. Because you still have, I don't know the whole concept of the behind the scenes stuff about, having shipping or whatever access.
Well, that is over here. So
where is
that's
over
back?
here?
That's further back. Yeah. That is not going to go away. That doesn't play into it at all because they come in just before that. You can see that right there at the bottom.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
They come in. That has to do with the police and all that.
And like I said, this is the tunnel that goes.
Yeah, it goes to DCA.
Yeah. This has to stay.
So what? Yes, absolutely. That's not going to go anywhere.
If you're building this, you can't see it, but it is still.
It's right back there. Yeah. So the way I look at that,
but see how there's still a stop there.
I mean, it looks like there is. I don't know. So
looking at that, it looks like a walkway, and that could literally be for emergency vehicles.
Yeah.
So that could be a simple 1 or 2 lane road for an emergency vehicle that will not be open to general public use or Disney only use kind of thing.
Exactly.
So that's the way I feel that that's going to be, because again, as I'm looking at everything, the main idea is to push out DCA into the current existing drop-off area. And then that would eliminate all that kind of road service. So it would be pushed out into that.
Right. So that leads us to this here.
Yeah, the tiniest ride share in the universe.
Yeah. It really wasn't made for that. It was just extra space.
No, yeah. That's
just all bushes before.
Raise your hand if you sat in that ride share.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Waiting to pick someone up.
So the thought process of this, I don't want to listen to him. We have this concreted area that they're curving in right now. There's no concrete in there.
What am I looking at? I don't know where am I looking at?
They're setting the corner.
Let me go back to this. So pay attention to this and like these floor
plots. What am I looking at here?
I'm going to explain.
Okay.
So the thought process is this is going away, right? Because it's not in this concept part.
Right.
If we come over here,
Oh, got it. Downtown Disney, the old, yeah.
So this is those things, and these are the plots. Right
Oh,
here.
got it.
So we don't have the guard shack here,
Yeah.
but that's this.
Yep.
So if you look at this fence, this is where we're up to here.
Yes. So this is what you were talking about. Why are they doing this?
Right. So
If
this
they-
whole
if this
thing
is supposed to be
here-
Disneyland Forward.
Yeah. All of this currently, you come in through here, and it looks like this whole area here
Yeah.
is
Well,
yeah, is being made into supposedly a new. Right.
I'm thinking this is going to be a temporary thing, though.
Mhm.
So this is my thought. If it's temporary,
Mhm.
why are they concreting it? Why is it not just like these?
It's temporary for a few years, is what
Right.
they're projecting. So you got to have something in there, and then when they're done, they'll just break it apart.
Right.
It's
So
just
when
concrete.
they're done,
Yeah.
I mean, is this Disneyland Forward now?
Yeah.
But
And then they'll
second,
just break it apart.
why are they doing this now? That's my real thing.
Because they're starting to work on the other side,
Right. We're working on the garage.
and that at the
This
same
is
time.
not
I'm
in
sure.
right now, unless they're going to start
Well,
building this entrance at the same.
I'm thinking they're doing this. They're going to have there's multiple crews doing all sorts of different things. So you're going to have one
How-
crew working the garage project. You have another crew who's going to be doing this stuff. You have another crew that's going to be doing the entrance, and now you have another crew on the other side that's building the new temporary drop-off area. So
Right.
it's not just one.
how do you?
No reason to get into this right now, unless this whole thing is going to be.
They're getting ready
It's going to be blocked, or there's only going to be
Yep.
a small construction entrance.
because they're getting
Where-
ready.
Where'd you get in the park from that side by the Disneyland Hotel?
Right
The
here.
same way that you would.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, by the Disneyland Hotel. Yeah, it's on the other
Yeah,
side.
where they
Oh,
building the new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You come in through here, and then
Yes.
downtown Disney.
Yeah.
So we have these temporary guard shacks. And then there's the new one. It still was.
Well, and then show Shazzy they have the walking path that goes from Pixar Palace parking down past the monorail. No, the other way. Pixar Palace parking.
Oh, sorry. You
yeah,
want
yeah. There you go. The bridge. So you have that bridge with
Oh
the
right.
walkway.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's
And you can
the
walk
other
down
way.
there. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right, got you.
and this is the old entrance that everybody's like, why haven't you changed that yet? Because there's not a new signage.
Mhm.
So where am I at?
So you're still gonna if you go in from there, it's like if you park at downtown Disney, you've got to traipse your way all the way through to get to the park entrance.
Yes.
That's a lot of walking for somebody that's used to being dropped off at this side of the park.
Well, yeah. I mean, you're just gonna come over here and go over the bridge. So you're bypassing this whole section, just coming straight into here.
You need to change your mouse.
Shake
You're all
it.
pointing everywhere. I know where you're pointing.
Shake it,
They
baby.
can't.
Sorry.
They don't
I
know
think
what.
that's why they make it bigger.
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
But I have to keep shaking in order to see that.
Yeah,
So.
or just change it red or something.
Yeah, I'll just turn my whole mouse.
So they can't touch the world's smallest drop off until they've built the new one, because that would just be dumb.
Yeah.
Yep. No, the way.
So do you think?
Go
on, sorry, Eddie.
The way I look at it is that they're building that so they can close that off.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the only logical reason, right? Because there would be no other way to. There's no other reason to build it
Yep.
at
Right,
the
right.
moment.
Well, that's what I mean. So
Yep.
they're building the other one because they're getting ready to get rid of this
that.
one.
Yes.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
You would get rid of this
and
one
they-
because this whole thing is going to be under construction.
Yes.
Right.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
and they can't get rid of the buses until they've built the new buses on the other
Yeah.
side yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised that 100% becomes behind a fence in a construction zone, in the sense that that's where crews are going to be setting up staging to build the bridges and all that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
that.
they could be using that,
That could be
that
their
bit as the
staging area.
staging area for stuff.
So that's also this. This is the way the buses come in from Toy Story.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So the other part of this is right here, Avatar. And if you look at this concept to where this bound is and where this concrete is, this goes straight here, which is this. So
Yeah.
if you take this, then this whole Toy Story area, but where the bus comes, should be part of Avatar.
This should be part
How
of
are they
Zootopia.
gonna hide the monorail?
Don't know, but if
It's
you
not
take
going to be
from
Avatar.
here to there,
Yeah.
It's not going to be Avatar.
So
I
No,
think
it
they're
is-
gonna move
it
it.
is going to be Avatar because they confirmed it on the numbers call they did the other day.
The
They said what
quarterly,
things are coming up, and it still mentioned Avatar. So,
Just watch D23. They're going to change something.
well,
it's
the other day they just confirmed it that it's still happening.
it's 100% going to be Avatar. No doubt.
Yeah.
No doubt.
That's the stupidest thing ever.
Well,
It's not
And
really
it's-
very big.
This is the thing I've been talking about too. So
I think this is why they're saying it's not a land though, because it's not a big
Then
footprint.
why bother? Because if you're gonna do something like Pandora, you've got to go big or go home. You couldn't.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if they put the tiny footprint of Pandora in Animal Kingdom like that?
It'll be like
everybody
the
would be like,
splash zone or something.
Yeah.
but if you're coming down Disney Way here, you have this big Tower of Terror thing sticking up.
Yeah, Mission Breakout. Yeah.
Then if you're coming down here, you're going to see this big
Bush.
thing, the rock,
and
Yeah.
this
yeah,
like that's going to look stupid.
it's supposed to
coming down
hold two different experiences, isn't it? It's supposed to hold a fire and ash experience.
Fire
and
and
a
Ash and Way of the
experience.
Water.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean this is this is in the movie, by the way. This is there.
Mhm.
A couple
Yeah,
photos.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know which way this is facing, but I can only assume that it's not
That's the-
facing inside the park.
Yeah, that's got to be facing harbor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's no way you can hide
Let's-
that.
Let's hope they don't do like a back of Castle Lands and it looks really crappy from the other side.
Yeah, well, they're gonna
It's going to look crappy.
be all hollow and it's like
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge. So anyway, I wanted to see taking Pandora from Animal Planet.
Kingdom.
Sorry, Animal Kingdom.
It's all right.
That's Animal Planet is a channel. How it would fit in with the current. I blocked this out with that whole new.
Oh, see, you're already assuming that they're going to take all that. I'm pointing at my screen. All that extra bit, like the sticky out bit there.
there.
Well, it might come out to here, according to my thing, but
Oh, I meant
can't
inside
come
the
here.
park. Inside the park, you look like you've got a lot more space than I anticipated that they were going to use for it.
this is Monsters Inc. This is the warehouse next to it. This is the one behind it.
Yeah, that's Hollywoodland, isn't it? Yeah,
Restaurant
yeah.
thing.
Yeah. What
This is
about the bit?
Pedestrian.
What about that bit where your mouse is now?
This is where the stages is. They might keep
Yeah.
the facade, but that's not.
They're gonna get rid of the
just
stage, though,
Susie's right
surely.
there. This is the little stage. So I mean, maybe like a part of that might be. Who knows?
All I got to
What's
say
that?
is I'm glad it's in DCA because I don't like DCA.
This is Smoozies right here.
So what's that bit to the right? Is that the Hyperion?
This is Hyperion.
Yeah.
Now, if it was me, I would just take that away. But
Yeah, 'cause
anyway,
they don't do it- yeah,
Well,
they
if it
don't
was
do
me, it
anything
wouldn't
with
even
that
go there. It
Hyperion.
would go on the other side of the.
I realize that, but I'm just taking what I think is there. In fact, I could have went up a little bit higher, but all of this should be up for taking. They might
Yeah.
leave Schmoozies.
And so just so I'm clear, that outline is exact size dimensionally to what Pandora is.
No, hell no.
No. Okay. So because I know
No,
that's why.
So that's
no, that's probably like
here.
what?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even
not-
half.
Not even half of it.
it's a little. That's about half. These are the two short
Yeah, but
buildings.
it's a
Well-
funny shape though, isn't it? That's why.
Yeah.
That's
But if
Yeah,
you were only
yeah.
putting in the one ride in a restaurant, that would make sense. Then you
Yeah.
would have half of that space for land.
Mhm.
And if you built this on top of your show building, like kind of like how the like right
I
in
thought
this
it was
area
supposed to
would
be
the
2 rides,
floating.
not 1.
I don't know. They never said they only confirmed one.
Originally, it was supposed to be 2.
Yeah.
Originally.
Originally, it
Originally,
was
it was
just
supposed to
supposed
be
to be an
2 in a restaurant.
experience. So you go up and you see the blue guy, and then you're done.
And that's why last night I was saying how Winnie the Pooh has a meet and greet, a shop, and a ride, and it's like the world's smallest land. I mean, you could call this an experience and still have it be a land, but it's not
Yeah.
going to be anywhere as big as
They
the other one.
would have to theme it to within an inch of its life to pull that off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
I'm just throwing it in there that you only will have about half the size of what the other
I
one.
mean, you've been to. We spent the day in Pandora. You've been there, and at night. Do you think they could pull that off in that little space?
I think they could if they had one ride.
What ride would that be?
The main
Yeah.
one.
How do they?
The
How do they choose?
Shanghai Pirates boat.
Oh, the water ride.
Yeah. The Walter ride.
Yes. Shut up. Stop taking the piss out of my accent. You horrible.
Water ride. A water ride.
I just, whatever they do, I want to see the actual nighttime presentation.
Oh yeah, they have to do it at
Yeah.
night. Yeah.
Because it's what you lose over there. You barely get any time.
So
We were
Yeah.
lucky that we got to see it at night.
So
Yeah.
with us talking about how the Oriental Land Company gave all the money that these Imagineers needed to build that Winnie the Pooh ride that we saw yesterday.
Mhm.
How do you think they're going to do with the Disney company funding this?
Well, so here's the part, I guess, that we don't have to pay for, is because it was already paid for to build a concept
to do
and a
the
ride
R&D.
system and everything. So now we just have to bring that ride system over.
The hard part is that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So-
but they took 6 years to do the thing of the carbon copy of Tron. Do you think they'll be able to pull it off in the amount of time they've got?
I think that was, they had the railroad, they had COVID things kind of messing with that. Yeah, it still took way too long, but
I think the only thing that would disrupt anything would be the monorail.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's worrying me. Unless they cover it up or do like they used to do with the People Mover and have it in a tunnel.
The only thing I
That'd be
can
a
think
tunnel.
of it.
Yeah.
The only thing I can think of is if they have the rock facades or like a tunnel, but like the rock facade in front, so it just covers it completely, like the track, until the monorail passes that lands.
And then
That's
you
the only
do
thing I
something
can
inside
think
that
of.
tunnel like you do with like the diorama.
Like a diorama. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But also, when they start to build this, I think even the gateway, when they start to build that new entrance, the monorail is going to be closed.
Yeah.
You're not going
For
to
a
be able
while.
to ride it. It's
Well,
going to be down for like a couple of years minimum.
This is the other thing. It's like
Yeah, because they're building the bridge right over the tracks,
you
aren't
can't have that ready when you're building that.
Yeah,
they? No.
So this thing's going to be closed for like at least a year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Well, surely
So,
that'll give them time to fix anything that's broken, etc.
That's what I was going to say. So with it being down for a year, 2 years, 3 years, or whatever, do you think they're going to be changing anything from the monorail? Or
And I was again thinking on the same ride. If you are having it down, it would be the perfect time to retrack.
Retrack it. Yeah.
But this
Can they
ship that's
though?
still
Can
going.
they retrack it though?
If I was going to do that, I would just
It's
have this
too-
come over here behind it.
it's too much money to retrack it.
I was going to say
Because
because
each
it's like,
pylon, whatever it
it's
was,
like concrete. It's like concrete and steel in it, so it's gonna
Well, yeah, and
It costs
from
a
what I
ton
hear,
of
it's
money.
like $1 million per track.
per track. Yeah.
But
So
it would be a time where
to do what they
we
did
could
with
actually
the-
cover everything.
I was gonna say to do what they did with the train for like Galaxy's Edge to like make that left turn or right turn, whichever way it goes.
yeah, left.
That was
It'd
done
be-
for like a year and a half.
Yeah. But that I think to make that turn the opposite way, to make that go around or make the bend bigger, it's gonna Plus, it's tight in DCA, like to get through. Like you've got all the backstage stuff, so it'd be interesting to see how they do it.
It would be actually kind of funny if they actually went straight down to Catella and then turn and then come in.
Yeah,
So instead of going through DCA, it would go straight down Harbor to Catella, turn and go up Catella and then cut across to the downtown Disney.
And Udi was on this video, but if you remember, I had this whole thing with transportation.
Yeah.
I took this and had this. Actually, I had it come over through the bridge area, and you had to connect over here, and then come over in between this, and have it come over here and come back around. Like if you wanted to, you could have this go to this garage and have it like a transportation drop.
Oh yeah.
Around.
Oh yeah, you absolutely.
Yeah, like they do at Disney World because it goes to the Ticket and Transportation Centre.
Yeah.
And
sorry, Lewis, didn't see you there.
Yeah.
See, if you'll be proud of you, Zach.
Yeah.
Have it come back over here and maybe have it come through this way or something, but have it so there's an entrance here. You just check tickets just like you do over here, you know, or
wouldn't that cost like an absolute arm, leg, and kidney for them to do that.
You do it downtown Disney. There's no difference. So you got to check tickets before you get on.
No, I meant to retrack the monorail to go further to be.
If they put in money, that amount of money to do that is not making a shitty movie. And you'd be fine.
Yeah.
I know it's a lot of money, but if you just invest in your parks, like we've been saying all along, it's really
then they wouldn't have to have external buses to run the transport between the parking structures and the park because you just go.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, you could still have buses, but you wouldn't need as many of them.
No.
Yeah.
Well, they invested all that money in the Skyliner over at Disney World, which is
and
novelty.
The city has the
Swift City thing.
Cityscape.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called.
Swift or something.
Swift Cities. Here we go.
Yeah.
Which Lewis is so excited about because it's almost like a Skyliner, like a sky bucket, but not.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on monorail?
Honestly, I don't see him moving the monorail. I don't see him doing any of that. It'd be nice, but I doubt it. When it's going to be down, what I hope they do is refurbish the insides and get some air conditioning stuff in there. I think that's the better move.
That's a good idea.
That would be the better move and the more cost-effective move for them. The way that I see is like everything's shaking out. I think the major big infrastructure things that it would take for the way we think about it is kind of like out of the depth of what they're going to do. So Avatar, as much as I had been kind of not too positive about it, kind of like you guys, I come to realize that, how do I put it? They're going to put it there. That is a done deal, 100%. But I also realize that I think Disney now recognizes that they cannot screw around anymore with any of these things. So even though we're sitting here going, this can't work, or we have our reservations over it, how intense and how big can it really be and how good can it really be? I think Disney Imagineering, at the bare minimum, has gotten that through their heads.
Yeah.
I actually know people who work in Imagineering, and they pretty much told me that they realize that the community is really vocal and they're listening. So when I heard that, I'm like, okay, so that means everything that we're talking about isn't necessarily always falling on deaf ears like we feel it is. So I think in that,
that's good.
In that sense, it's a very big, huge positive, which I was like, sweet.
Yeah.
So the other part of it is, though, because of those things, is that I realize that whatever window that we're trying to, because we're, even with this outline, perfect example that we have right here, Eastern Gateway Project is going to, in my mind, facilitate to open that up even more. And they're going to do as much as they can to open it. I think they're going to tear away some of the borders, a lot of the borders that we're all kind of very used to, and we kind of just try to put everything into. Comparing it, me never being to Pandora, I can't compare the two, so I'm outside of my depth of that, admittedly. So I've seen plenty of videos and plenty of pictures, and I think it's amazing. I think it looks really cool. But I think we can't put that expectation of that to here. I think we just need to alter that. And so that's what I've done. I've altered my perception of what, because I did the same thing. I went, hey, we're going to go over here. I want that over here or something close, right? But recognizing the footprint, what they have out in Animal Kingdom, how it fits in there, it's got to be something different. It has to be. There's no way around it. So then, because it has to be something different, okay, so what is it? What can it be? And so this is the part where we're all at right now. So what can it be? And so, like I said, though, knowing what I know, that talking to people I've talked to, I have faith that they're pouring everything into this, so the experience is going to be something that we are maybe
all enjoy.
Well, that we're going to love. Like we may not. It's going to be levels of like enjoyment, obviously, like everything. But I think the vast majority of people are going to be like, "That's pretty cool," and it worked out. And so, I'm hoping that continues to track.
That'd be cool.
But that's so my sense of what's going on there. Still, I have it's hard for me to kind of visualize everything still, but I am also very aware that we need to, all of us, try to start pushing and breaking the box a little bit. Like I've been saying more and more on my show, on the podcast, and on our YouTube, we got to break the box a little bit and recognize that I think they're going in there, and like I said, just shaking the box and going, okay, we are all very familiar with these boundaries. I don't think they're working within those boundaries. I think we are put ourselves in the boundary because this is what we know, and this is what we're used to, and this is what Disney's done in the past. All fair, right? That we would come to that conclusion. It makes sense. But now, like I said, listening to everything and listening to a bunch of different opinions, this is the way I've come to. Like, we need to all just be a little bit more like, the box is not going to be where it is. It's going to be different. And because and the other part of it is because they have no choice. They have to do that because it needs to be good. They have competition on their asses, like we all know. So with this coming up, with the Avengers expansion coming up, and with Coco, I think they fully realize that they need to hit every single one of those. Needs to be not just a B-level attraction. That needs to be top-notch. Every single one. We're all expecting that. They need that not only for the Disney fans, they also need it for the competition. And the other part of it too is because that way they can finally say with full chest, DCA is a full day park, and you can pay exactly what you want to pay to go to Disneyland at DCA. So because of all those factors that I kind of take everything into account, I kind of go like Avatar has to be beyond what any of us think it is. And maybe that's kind of setting up a little bit hard for them, but I also feel like they recognize that and they're up to the task. So monorail, I think, is going to stay. I think they're gonna hide it. They're gonna do something to cover it where we're not going to see it.
Yeah.
And it'll disappear into it because the theming and sight lines we know are incredibly important in Disneyland and in DCA. They've gotten into much more. They're paying a lot more attention to those things, not like before. So that's kind of where I am with all this stuff. So
yeah, I also think if they do have some kind of diorama, that's just going to improve the people going on monorail.
Yes. So all those factors. I mean, I think if this is why I'm more optimistic than I've been for a while, because I'm watching these pieces move around with the Eastern Gateway project. What they're doing with parking, we're seeing that the movement is
it's there.
It's beginning.
Yeah.
So now it's not so much conversation anymore. Now we're finally at the point where we're seeing action. And it's a lot easier for us now to be able to point at it and go like, okay, now we see. So this is why, as the parking garage goes up, we all need to start paying attention to the footings where the bridge is going to be, where the bridge is going to go, and then that will absolutely tell us that's going to go there, and that's going to go there. So that's the next step in this. So once it gets flattened and the parking garage starts moving, that bridge is next, and we should start seeing that bridge, those footings and everything start popping up within the next few months, I would assume.
Yeah.
So Leo's kind of saying that because it doesn't use it as transportation, that it's becoming a boring thing. But that's why I was saying if there is something new for the monorail, then people will come to it. But I agree, it should be used for transportation.
Oh no, I completely agree. it's underutilized. I mean, we've all been on the monorail, and it is one of my favorite things to do. Like,
Yeah.
I just love going on that thing and just hanging out on it. I love going into the park in the early morning. If you guys have never done that, just going in on it is great. I mean, seeing the park before it's fully open, and seeing the just have they washed all the streets down and everything's just,
seeing the lines of people trying to get in, and you're already on the mark.
You're there already. It is an amazing thing to do. So yeah, I wish, because the monorail is one of those things that should be highlighted more. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Also, being that I have been to Avatar or Pandora or whatever, Shaz and I were walking all throughout this back side, and for the most part, I don't think you actually need this. All the cool stuff was over here,
Yeah.
So,
because Disneyland used their space way better than Disney World does, because Disney World's got ridiculous amounts of space. They have made it Avatar feel massive when it isn't that big, and everything goes on in like the red box that Jason's drawn, the DCA box.
Right.
Yeah.
Both the rides are like on top of each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
If you fit
and then Satsuli Canteen is like right opposite.
Yeah, there's still quite a bit of space to fit cool stuff.
So
see.
Yeah.
So what do you think once, let's say, Avatar is built and it looks cool and everything, do you think they might head south and get rid of the Hyperion and all that and make that into like Wakanda? Because then you go from jungle to Avengers.
It wouldn't surprise me.
That would be cool.
It would be cool, but
that would be cool, but no.
Yeah.
Or they might expand Pandora outwards.
So what's going to happen with the Hyperion theater? Because you're going to,
I reckon
just the way the land is over there, it's going to just be so weird.
And you already got to think about,
because you're going from the 1930s to
but you already
Buena Vista Street. Yeah. Well, that's the Hyperion.
When was the last time
it has to be painted with trees or stuff or whatever,
For Rogers the Musical, wasn't it?
Yeah, which shot when? Like freaking ages ago.
Yeah, it has been a couple years.
2024, 2023, 24.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
They've only been using it for, like, I believe, company and corporate events.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure we did a candy stop on it when we went to Oogie Boogie.
That was in the walking or in the line
in
the
that
queue.
front area.
Yeah.
In the
So
queue
not
where all the
actually in
trees
it,
are.
just around, just around the edge.
Yeah, in the queue there where all the trees are.
The Hyperion is such an enigma because you don't. No, I don't think anybody has a clear. When it was initially put in and what they were doing with it, it was perfect.
Right,
now,
and they were wanting to have it as an outside. That's why there's an entrance on the outside of it as well.
Yeah.
I think, though, at some point this is gone and this is gone. As long as you keep this shop, that's all I care about. But if you got rid of these two, you could make some kind of in between Marvel thing or whatever. I think that makes total sense.
Well, I think, but here's going to be the question: is at what point in time do you completely abandon the California part of the park?
Yeah,
It's mostly
because
gone.
They do that. Then I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you.
I said that they've kind of almost trashed what DCA was originally built for.
Well, I mean,
it's the same with Hollywood Studios at Disney World. Like that was a working part with sets and movies were made there, costuming, backlot tour. Now it's just essentially now it's essentially just IP left.
So
you've got the animation courtyard, you got Star Wars, you got Toy Story.
Yeah.
There's no movie making aspect. It's just IP lands. Which I'm fine with, which is fine if that's what they want to do. But they need to rename it from Hollywood Studios because it's not anymore.
It's Adventureland.
It's Adventureland. Adventure World.
Right. That's why they've rethemed the Disneyland Paris one because that had a working studio in it and they got rid of that. That's why it's now Adventure World.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Hopefully ours didn't have a working studio, although it did have a
No.
restaurant.
I mean, you don't need it because yours is what,
As long as they just
an
keep
hour down the
it's
road.
California themed, that's fine. Everything
Yeah,
else,
I mean,
you can
yeah, I
control
mean,
it.
if you're gonna, yeah, but they're expanding Marvel anyway, aren't they? With the Flight
Yeah, that's
Force thing, whatever the hell it's called, the
there's
the Start
Well,
thing and
there's
Start
two
Flight
things
Labs or
going
whatever
in
it's
there.
called. Yeah.
Yeah.
Flight Labs and the other thing.
That's
Yeah.
a big parking
Yeah.
lot too back
Here
there.
and the other ones.
We used to park there, and then you take the tram going around.
They used to when
That's the original.
Pixar was full, you would drive through here and come around.
Yeah, and you park.
They would drop you off over here, so you can go park over here.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Did that for a while.
Well, that was like the main entrance.
Yeah, this used to be the main entrance.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny that they used to have the one that goes across. That was like the first video I did on this channel, talking about the entrances, and now we don't have
Yeah.
anything except for this stupid little sign right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It matches the
Yeah.
one that's on the other side.
Which,
On the other side.
when
yeah.
Sam used to smoke, she had to come this side of the sign because you're
Yeah.
not allowed
Yeah.
to smoke anywhere on that side.
But it's
Yeah.
funny now that this is going to be the whole new main entrance.
Yeah.
It's
We
cool.
don't have anything on Harbor, so that'd be kind of cool. Yeah.
Do you think then that once they've done the Avatar, possibly in a slightly bigger footprint than what we think it's going to be with the red square, that they're going to just try and absorb as much space and ship as much backstage stuff outside the park as possible, so they can eke every single
Yep.
inch of space out of DCA?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is backstage right here. And
Because it's the only way it can work at Disneyland because you don't have the space to have backstage like
these are staying.
on property. Yeah,
You could fit something else here, maybe, or expand that one or something. But
it'd have to be tight though, wouldn't it? Because that new building they're making for Avengers Campus looks huge.
well, I mean, it pretty much takes up this whole.
Yeah, that parking lot's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's huge, so you've got to assume there's going to be, if there is backstage stuff there, it's either off property or it's
Yeah. Well, that's
really
that's
tiny.
talking about wanting to purchase some of this,
Yeah.
which they should purchase this, get rid of this whole like drug corner from the 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
And then you won't see the naked man driving his
No,
car,
that was-
Jace. It's opposite the
Really
drug
don't-
corner.
Udi's going, what the heck?
No, I love that parking lot. Are you kidding
So
me?
we
Parking
usually
metric on
stay
that.
at the Clarion,
Clarion.
and we walk.
Yeah.
And one time we were walking, and like it was me, Steve, and Shaz and Sammy, I believe.
Yeah, it was.
And we're just staring at the corner, and I'm looking this way, and this truck just pulls in, and I look at this guy, and I swear to God, he's naked in the truck. And he goes around the corner, and I'm just like, oh my God, what the fuck?
Luckily, he was the only one that saw it.
And that
so.
saw him. Yeah.
And then the priest is over here yelling like his things, and I'm
Oh
like,
yeah.
you need to talk to this guy.
You were traumatized for the rest of the day. It was
Just
epic.
curious. I was
I'm
like,
not surprised. Honestly, I'm not surprised.
Papa Bean.
yeah, this corner is not good. This place, okay. This bad.
Oh,
Yeah,
they redid the Candyland thing or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, the
Cane.
Candy
that
Cane
just
Hotel,
stay
whatever
away
it's
from this
called.
area.
It's just-
And then the
Yeah.
Alpine. I can't believe that Alpine place is still there.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was there since I was a little kid.
they used to have this look of the negative backside.
Yeah,
But see, like, why don't they do this on the backside of these?
oh, and Galaxy's
They're all
Edge. Yeah.
Yeah, because that looks junk when you drive past it.
Look at it.
Oh yeah.
Why?
It's the same at Disney World, though, isn't it? Like when you go past Hollywood Studios on the highway, and it's just you can just see the spires floating in the air. It's like, what are we doing?
That's where
Yeah.
you save money.
Holy hollow.
Yeah,
And yet we have this thing that does come down. You can't ever see it because there's nothing.
Mm.
I don't know.
yeah.
It's like they
Trees
thought
and
about blocking it off, and then they're like, "Nah, we're done."
No, actually, we're finished. Yeah.
Speaking of,
I would just paint these the white on the backside and make it blend in. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
It
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
so cool over here. Oh, what the hell! I didn't even do that.
Oh,
Anyway,
Can you not drive a mouse today?
yeah. I'm driving a mouse. You just can't see it.
Yeah.
Good point.
All right. I guess that covers just what we wanted to talk about.
yeah.
Oh, John's here.
Hello.
Giant palm trees. Yeah. All right. Anybody have anything else they want to say before we go?
Thanks, Udi, for joining us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look,
thanks.
having
Udi.
me on. Thanks for letting
Always
me
a
rant.
pleasure. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for letting me rant a little bit. I need to
Oh, I love ranting. It's
Yeah. Well,
I think
like
we're
I
pretty
said,
much
though,
the same when it comes to ranting.
yeah.
You bring this whole other side that we don't know about because of your background in construction. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know
Well,
some things, but I've never done it like you have. So
Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, guys, I'll just leave it at that. I'm incredible. I mean, I'm more hopeful than I've been quite some time for the park.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I mean, even with the Q3 results that came up and listening to, I was kind of like, man, but recognizing where we are, I think the potential is far better than what it has been for a number of years, probably a good 5. So we'll see. I
It's
think,
exciting to see this all the
Yes.
stuff that's
Yes.
moving around. So
and
Yeah.
that's the positive part of it is that
Yeah.
we see the motion. It's not so much talking. This is why I was kind of bummed because whenever D23 comes up, I'm always kind of like, maybe, yeah, no.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, yeah, maybe. And then now looking at it, I'm like, no, now I'm kind of bummed that I'm not there. Because I think, I feel like we're primed to get some interesting news. Not a ton, not like a bunch of like big, huge things, but a lot of interesting things that are going to flush out some of these things that we're all wondering about.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, yeah.
hopefully they'll save their money
Interesting.
and not make stupid movies.
Stupid movies, yeah.
Oh, saying,
But then, what would Jason complain about if they stop making stupid
You'll
movies?
find something. You'll find something.
it is not just about stupid movies. It's
I
about
know.
why are you putting the money into that rather
Into
than
it,
in
yeah.
parks.
And
If you made good movies all the time, it would pay you back, and you can still invest in the parks. But
That's why I'm glad from what I've heard from everyone that I've talked to, or even like in our chat about the new Spider-Man movie.
It's amazing.
That's
It's
why
really
exactly
good, yeah.
right. Finally, they're doing something
Really
good.
My favorite one. My
Yep.
favorite.
And that's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I've heard.
yeah.
Is that's such a great movie, and
I'm gonna go.
now
see it
I'm like I can't wait to. Well, I want to see that, but now I'm like excited about the new Avengers one as well. So
Yeah.
the exciting part is that we're actually seeing set pieces put into place like we did before. That was
Yeah.
kind of like, hey, this is something to be excited about, and we lost that.
right,
And I
Yeah.
think across the company, and I feel like we're beginning to get those again, and that's what's exciting because I think we're all kind of doing a little bit of the nostalgia, little remember, hey, they did this before, and we got all this cool stuff, and look at that, they're regaining form. So why, like I said, Spider-Man, I'm gonna go watch it again. It was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't recommend it enough. Like it's
No,
awesome.
yeah.
I just want to, John. I honestly have nothing to say about that because I don't know anything about that. So I haven't heard anything about them removing palm trees.
It'll be interesting to see when we go back in December how much that's changed since we were there in May.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, I guess that about does it for us. So be sure to like, subscribe, share with friends and family. Comment below. Let us know your thoughts on everything we talked about. And we will see you on Monday night at 6:00 for our live build. I don't know what we're doing yet. But we'll have some.
Surprise!
I may start a new sign.
Cool.
I am making a sign for conductor.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
His logo is a little hard
intricate.
to put in a layered laser cut sign. So
It's
I
intricate.
put it in Chat GPT, and I'm just going to kind of share. First off, This is his logo. So I told Chat, and this is kind of funny, but if we put both of these ideas together, this is kind of what I'm going to do. This is actually a little too far out, but
Yeah.
a layered look, and
Exactly.
the way that this one's done with the lights.
Are you doing that?
I'm going to do something between these two. Yeah.
Dude,
Wow.
That would look really cool.
Yep.
Have you shown him this yet?
I have showed him. Yeah. He's
I'm
down
sure
with
he
it, as long as we can get it looking decent. And I might not go with like gradients on the clouds. It might just be kind of layered
Some
colors.
Layered colors. Yeah.
Well, I'm curious now.
Yeah. I'm at the idea stage, but we're getting there. So
Nice.
I just got to figure out the layers, and then I can start kind of growing that.
Nice.
So maybe I start that on Monday.
Yeah. Holy.
Because if I start drawing out one layer at a time, what I think it's going to be, then I'll be able to go back and edit things as I build out each layer. But I do know I want to make a moon in the background lit up, possibly the title and the windows and some of the stars. So that back layer has to be cut out exactly, and to allow the castle to be a couple layers with those windows lit up. So
Right.
Oh, nice.
Oh, it's
fun.
making me almost want to stay up to look at that.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be at least a few episodes.
Oh, okay. I'll wait until you get close to the end and I'll stay up. Oh, it's okay. I'll be at Steve's by then, so I won't have to stay up. I'll be in the right time zone.
Plus, we got some stuff to make for Robbie too.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, all right.
See you,
Again,
Leo.
thank you guys for joining us. Thank you, Udi.
Yeah.
For
See you later,
coming.
Leo. Safe,
you.
drive safe if you're still driving.
Yeah.
Bye, Leo.
He's always
Bye, John.
yeah. Bye,
He was
John.
watching our show while he was watching Tron. We're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And where was he? He was at a concert the other week.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm watching Leo.
Crazy.
Appreciate you watching, but yeah, watch the thing you're paying for.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right. Again, see you guys later. Thank you for joining.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
Oh, don't.